Han kommer ud igen. Welcome to Denmark. As you can see, I've put on a tie and a shirt because we're going to one of the most beautiful places in all of Denmark. We're going to Lykkesholm Castle on the island of Funen. And not only is Lykkesholm a beautiful place, but in the forest surrounding Lykkesholm, they have one of the oldest free-ranging populations of fallow deer. And right now, it's late October and the rut is in really full swing. The bucks are getting together in the forest and they are fighting out who gets to breed, and it's just special experience. So now we're driving, we've got about 20 minutes to Lykkesholm, and then we're going hunting for beautiful Danish fallow buck. I can't wait, I'm really excited about this. Welcome to Lykkesholm Castle. This place is more than 600 years old, and the castle is positioned right between two large lakes. The view is just stunning and the buildings are beautiful. This is not only a Danish castle, it was actually one of Hans Christian Andersen's favorite places in all of Denmark. He spent a lot of time here and he did a lot of writing here. And it's claimed that he wrote The Little Mermaid right here. And when I look at this view, I would say that perhaps The Ugly Duckling was heavily inspired by this place. He spent so much time here and he often talked about this place. And one of my favorite quotes are that the romantic Lykkesholm, the most beautiful place in all of Funen, where one can dine exceptionally well and you can have all the wine and sweet cream as you like. I can't wait to spend a few days here in that building with this view and to hunt the fallow bucks in that forest. And also I think we'll sample perhaps not the sweet cream, but maybe some of the red wine. And it's gonna be absolutely great. I can't wait. Morning. We just had a lovely breakfast and now we're going hunting. We're going out in the forest to meet the gamekeeper Casper, and the weather is quite windy, a little bit overcast, but I'm pretty sure the bucks will still be rutting, and now we're going hunting. I'm so excited, so see you in the forest. This is a typical rotting position for the fallow bucks. They find these special places in the forest, and it's like they all agree that this is where the battle is going to happen. So they dig out all the dirt, they piss all over it, they roll in it, and they beat up all the trees around this place. Then the biggest and the strongest buck will try to defend this area. All the other bucks will of course be attracted by his calling, and they'll fight and they'll call, and they'll do so for 3 or 4 weeks. The females, they get attracted by all the commotion and the calling, and they would primarily breed with the strongest buck, who's the closest to the center of the rutting position. So some young bucks, they might get lucky if they hang around near this position, but if they get close to this place, the biggest and strongest buck will fight them off. And that's nature's way of getting the strongest to pass on the genes. So it's quite different to red stags, where the red stags are following the hinds. In fallow buck terminology, it's actually the females that are being attracted to the stags, and the stags will be very close to this area. Even if a big buck is here and all the females run off, he'll still be near this place because he knows that all the females will come back. So this is a good sign, and now it's just a matter of us finding the biggest and oldest fallow buck in this forest. We're trying to make our way to the rotting position. About 100 meters in front of us, there's a stag or a buck, and he's lying down, and he's got his face on the ground, and he's sleeping. He's so tired. These guys, they've been rotting for maybe 3 weeks. No food. They're just running around, grunting, fighting, trying to find females. So this guy, he's knackered. It looks like a youngish buck. It doesn't have the best antlers. The shovels are cut with teardrops, and there's actually a bone cut in one of the shovels. That's actually a bad sign and bad genetics. But he's just so tired. Looked at this buck 20 minutes now, and he's in a bad shape. It might be that he's just really, really tired, but he keeps putting his head down, and it actually rolls over, so he's lying with the side of his face on the ground. I think we're just gonna look. I don't want to shoot him lying down, and I'm not sure if he's injured or just tired. If he was injured, I would shoot him sitting down, but he might just be tired. So let's just wait and see what he does. If he gets up, we get an indication of his body, and if he presents himself, then I might shoot him, because it's bad. The antlers are bad.